Happy Wednesday, although I guess this is Thursday. Happy Halloween! Sorry about last week. Not sure what happened. My work schedule keeps getting changed, and I forget things if they're not done in the same pattern, which is probably why I'm super predictable, because I'm just trying to do things the same way. That way I don't forget. I go to work this afternoon, so it's just Mercury and I chilling. I don't have any plans for Halloween other than work. Thought about maybe driving Uber after work, but I do have to be at work bright and early Friday morning at 5:30. So if I did drive, I would be done by 7, just because I'm like, it's an early morning the next day. But I did do a Halloween party last weekend. So my board game night crew at Stephanie's house, she hosted like a little Halloween party. It was cool. Janice and I dressed up. I don't know that I have a picture of Janice's costume, but I do have a photo of mine. Well, come here. Come on. Come here. He's saying hello. Anyway, photo of my costume. Bam! I dressed up as the matchmaker from Mulan. So I used my kimono that I got in Chinatown, got some fabric and some scarves wrapped around me, did my makeup, and had a little flower in my hair. And next to me is Stephanie. So that is the baker extraordinaire that bakes like Instagram-worthy food and the gluten-free food, because she has to eat gluten-free. And she's awesome. She's a big part of my support. She's a big part of my support down here. So that was Saturday night. And then Sunday I ran sound at church, and we hung some more stuff up at the house. So just in case you haven't seen it, in that back corner, I've got the 2 pictures that Janisa gave me for Christmas are right there. And then that is the 3rd picture that she bought that she liked because it has a gray cat. And then this is something I made for her last year around Halloween time. So, I mean, I guess I could just show you guys those, huh? So, we have this. So it says, double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Oh, I'm sorry. Which is perfect because it's Shakespeare, right? And then the other thing is here. So you can see it's got a drum blueprint on the top part, and then an upright bass blueprint on the bottom. And then hers is like a steampunk cat with a top hat on a dictionary page. So definitely pictures that define our personalities. Something else that we did is we put up our coat rack. It's kind of dark. Hold on. Aha! Our coat rack. And we had it up before, but I think we put too much heavy stuff on it, and the cat tried to attack a scarf and pulled it off the wall, because we had it hanging up there with Velcro command strips, which work great for a lot of stuff. That's what we're hanging up those photos with. So we borrowed her dad's drill, and I used my fantastic construction know-how and pulled out this top screw for this hook and this hook here, and then made sure that they were the same width as the studs, and then we took deck screws, which are like 4 inches long, and we re-drilled the top one into the stud behind the drywall. So now this thing is not going anywhere. So we keep our coats on it for work and for not work. And then I also using this drill, we wanted something to hang up our coffee mugs because we were running out of cabinet space. So we made this. We bought this part of it from a Walmart, as well as the hooks, because they had like key rack hook things. And we had copper spray paint because we wanted it to match the kitchen. So we spray painted it copper, and then I had the little screws here and measured it out. Also got this one placed on the studs since it's the perfect width. This is the one I did first. And the only thing that I would change is I should have done this screw first and this screw second, because this one's just like a 1/4 of an inch down from that one. It should be like up in the middle. But I did that one first and then went to do the other one. I was like, it can't go there. But turned out pretty good. I think that we actually want to do a second one because she has even more mugs still at her grandma's, and we would put that one up there. So very exciting. All sorts of adulting things. Also very exciting because I can't sit down. He's in my seat. Hey, what are you doing? That's my seat, not yours. I guess I'll just stand. Yeah? Anyway, so it was cool to do that, and it was cool to kind of impress Janisa and Megan, because I'm using an impact drill, drilling into the stud, so it's making some noise. Good boy. And then Megan, who we just helped move into her place maybe a month and a half ago, was like, well, I need you guys to help me hang up stuff then. And I'm like, all right. And, you know, I've been thinking about getting an impact drill during Black Friday, like as my Christmas gift to myself, because I could definitely use one, because it's been a while for us waiting on to be able to borrow her dad's. And I don't know, like I know how to use them after working on our house growing up so much, enough that I'm like, I just need a drill. But I did call Dad for help with getting which screws were right, because I didn't want to get some that were too long. I did say that they were 4 inches. I got 2.5 inches, because any longer than that would have maybe run into something or gone through the wall, sort of a deal. So when I called him, he said to get the screws that actually had the star heads on them, not the Phillips or the flat heads, because Phillips actually tend to strip easily, especially with an impact drill, whereas the star screws do not. And then he's like, when you get it, just make sure that you buy a box that has the bit with it for free. So I made sure to get one of those, and everything worked like a charm. So now I have a drill bit and screws, but no drill. Things are kind of tight right now. There's been some big life decisions made for our household, and eating healthy costs way more money than not eating healthy. Other than that, pretty sure a lot of fun things are supposed to happen this weekend. Well, I work Saturday, but then Chris and Stephanie are gonna help me work on a resume and learn how to use LinkedIn and all that jazz to just kind of try to help me feel more, I don't know if accomplished is the right word, but just to try my hand at something new, because I'm kind of burnt out, kind of feeling like a failure a lot, which I guess is good, because then if you never felt that, you would never want to better yourself. So I guess this is just me trying to better myself. But I'm definitely looking forward with the chance just to hang out with them on Saturday, because I adore them. Sunday, Janice's parents got us tickets to see, I want to say Zach Williams, which is a country artist name that I actually recognize, which is strange. It is Zach Williams, which is cool. So we're going to go see Zach Williams at the Ryman Auditorium Sunday night, which I am very excited about, because I've never been to the Ryman. I've heard all about it, and I've heard that like there's not a bad seat in the house, and the acoustics in there are phenomenal, and like they haven't changed the building because of the acoustics. So I'm excited just to go there and see that. I'm sure I'll have video and stuff for you next week. Also, I think Janice and I are gonna go see a comedian Wednesday night next week, which is gonna be cool. She's a first generation Mexican American comedian that at one point had her own TV show, but it wasn't picked up for a second season, and like had Gabriel Iglesias on the TV show. So I'm not super familiar with her, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna adore her. So that'll be fun. But other than that, not much going on. Hope that you guys have a great Halloween. If you want to do Dia de los Muertos, it's also this weekend. Hope you guys have a great Dia de los Muertos. Hope you had a great week. Hope you have a great week. And we will see you next week.